this video starts, let me let me do some quick little plugs for a second. Got a Discord chat up if you want to join that. Link's going to be in the description below, and also follow me on the Twitters, and you can also get updates on what's going on with me at all times. So yeah, and the Discord chat is if you want to be cancerous and just send memes to each other all the time and just talk. Start the video.
Hello. This is your boy, ChristopherBrekke here.
You guys might be a little mad at the title of this video, just a wee bit, but I kind of want to use this time to talk about the next gen consoles. And yes, I'm gonna hold the mic like this because I want to.
And you can't stop me!
Yeah, I want to use this kind of time to talk about the next gen consoles, only because I haven't had a chance to talk about them until now. A lot of the talk of the town is all the hardware that's going into these consoles, though none of it confirmed. The really only thing we got was Sony planning to put in proprietary SSD in the PlayStation 5, and then you have Xbox for their Scarlet. All they really were just trying to hype it up to be like 8K 120 frames a second. It's not gonna happen. I can tell you this much is how it's gonna go down. This much. Now, is it gonna kill PC gaming? No, it's definitely not. PC gaming is an open platform which more uses than just gaming itself, so hardware isn't always just focused toward the gaming, but they know who their main audience is. That's who they're gonna market to. Honestly, think these consoles are gonna get overhyped. I mean, because things that are getting speculated on are like 8K with 120 frames a second, things like that, which I honestly don't see happening. They have to future-proof themselves. They didn't do in the 8th gen consoles. I don't care what you say. That is not what happened. But they didn't future-proof themselves, in which, honestly, why a lot of people even left console gaming in the first place. I mean, games on the PS4 and Xbox One are running at, on the base ones anyways, we're running at like 900p, 720p at 30 FPS, which is insanely low, mind you. And for the prices they were at, they were really overpriced. I can tell you this much, on my on my PC, spending $400 on my first budget build PC, I can definitely tell you that I can hit 1080p, and I at least, on modern games, I at least managed between 40 to 60 FPS. And that was back in 2015, mind you, for the same price of a console. And I was hitting playable frame rate. 30 FPS is not playable. For this generation of consoles, I'm more so hoping for that they can hit the minimum of 1080p 60 FPS, 60 frames per second. Why do I say that? Now, the last gen consoles, their minimum was 1080p. Their minimum that people were hoping for was 1080p. Because during the end stretch of the 7th gen, the PS3 and the Xbox, if you look back at it, a lot of those later games were starting to struggle to run. I mean, just unlike, for instance, Assassin's Creed 3, when I was playing that 2012, 1 year before the PlayStation 4 came out, that game was really struggling to go. I mean, just a lot of times when a lot of things were happening on screen at once, the PS3 could barely handle it. And it was struggling to run. Meanwhile, I could play on the PC right now, and I'm getting like 80 plus FPS. I'm getting 80 frames per second plus, just on that alone. No dips, just 80. I think the lowest I've ever hit is 60. And if there was any frame dips, I do not remember at all. Nothing I can really remember. But on the PS3 version, I can name multiple times when they were frame dips. And I worshipped the PS3 version. I can tell you that much. I worship that thing to death. Yeah, really just for my hopes for the next gen consoles, I'm really just hoping for them to hit that 60 frames per second minimum at 1080p. Now, I'm hearing all these rumors that I think the rumors right now saying the next gen consoles are going to have ray tracing. People are saying it's basically confirmed, and I have been reading articles on that, and the articles kind of swift and sway, so I'm taking it with a grain of salt until we actually get the until the product actually, you know, gets shown off and revealed and everything. Just in case, I'm gonna dabble into it a little bit, just a little bit. Ray tracing on PC, that takes a performance hit. That it always takes a performance hit, and a lot of PC players don't like it right now, which that kind of sucks. But a lot of PC players don't really like ray tracing too much right now, which it's a shame. I like it, but it does take performance issues, and it does on the RTX cards, the ray tracing cards. They do have quite a premium to it, which if they are doing that for the consoles, I do not see them hitting that console price point and not losing too much money. Okay, think about it like this. So you have if you know PC hardware at all, there are, I'm just gonna say I'm gonna go with the 3 basic ones instead of making it too complicated. A lot of you guys might not know this, but for the ray tracing cards on PC, there are 3 main ones. There's the 2 super high end ones, but I'm keeping that off to the side for now. There are 3 main ones. There are the RTX 2060, RTX 2070, and RTX 2080. The 3 main ones right now. Now at those price points, just the 2060. Oh no, they're the 2060 supers. But they're all the supers. But yeah, the 2060 super, that goes for $350 right now, and that's just for the card. You're not including the CPU, the motherboard, the RAM, the case, and things like that. That's just for the card itself. Now you're going that next level up. You want to guess how much that cost? Not 400, not 450. It's gonna cost $500. Yeah, $500. And then, of course, the next step up being the 2080. That's gonna cost, what was it, 600? I think it was 600. I'll put it. If I'm wrong, I'll put a confirmation up on the screen for you. And then, you know what, I'll just say this up for a little bit. The 2080 Ti, that kind of like the best of the best, is like $1,200. And I've heard some of you console fanboys out there, heard you guys trying to say it's better than a 2080 Ti. Alright, well, if it's better than that, I don't see the consoles being any less than $1,000. I honestly can't. I don't see it. If the consoles want to hit that price point of like 500 at most, and this is really shaky, $600, I honestly do not see them hitting 60 frames per second if they are putting ray tracing in that. I honestly do not see that. I can't think of any way they can put ray tracing in these systems and not make it 60 frames a second. I mean 30 frames a second. And honestly, if you play on consoles anyways, you're probably not gonna notice too much. You're in a console anyways, you're always kind of locked to it. But yeah, you're not gonna notice going from the PS4 to the PS5 or the Xbox One to the Scarlet. I honestly don't see that happening. I honestly can't see you guys getting a good playable frame rate and then still getting those good resolutions if you're putting ray tracing in there. And then if you are going to get both of those, I honestly just cannot see it being at an affordable price for you guys. I honestly don't see. I have my criticisms with consoles. I just don't see how consoles will be affordable at this point. As much as they're hyping up, I honestly don't see them being affordable. What I do see happening though is that they will hype all this up, and much like the Xbox One X did, they said 4K gaming, but they don't hit for native 4K gaming. It is checkerboard 4K. If you're not sure what that means, basically it gets upscaled to that, but it's not true 4K. It's not made to be in 4K. I know the Sony and Microsoft, they always have to take a little bit of hit to sell their consoles, and then they make it up with all the games that come out with it. But even then, just as much that goes into it, I just don't see it happening. I honestly don't see it happening. Now, for PC gamers, if you're a console gamer, this kind of video's kind of done for you at this point. Now I'm just going to focus on the PC games. I mean, but if you want to listen, that's good too. You can help out my watch time. But for the PC gamers out there, I mean, this is good for us either way. So think about it like this. All right. So consoles, they're going to come out, and then they're going to have the hardware in it. And assuming they do put it at an affordable price. All right. That's only going to mean our stuff's going to get cheaper to compete. Because not only does PC have to compete with each other, because you have like all the brands like, you know, Nvidia versus AMD, they have their cards that compete with each other, and then you have the other third part. Why am I forgetting the names? Wow, I'm tired. But, anyways, I just, it's gonna be better for us. I mean, just watch those RTX cards drop in value, and then all of a sudden we're gonna come in, we're gonna go,
I want it now.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I need to end this video. But yeah, either way, it's a win-win for us. I don't see our prices gonna go up at all. I don't see, consoles just can't, unfortunately, they can't kill PC gaming. As much as the console fanboys say it will, it can't. But anyways, I'm gonna end the video right here. Make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed, and make sure you subscribe for my more of this pretty face. And I will see you guys, your pretty faces, later. That was cringy.